I wasn't always a superhero, but a lot like getting diarrhea on the first date you've been on in 10 years, shit happens. These days, all I have to keep me sane is a bottle of Daniel Jack's, some nudie magazines, and a picture of a plastic duck. Actually, it might be a goose. I'm not really sure. I can dodge bullets, I can lift buildings, and I can even fly when I'm sober enough, but it still takes me nearly 6 hours to sober up. Talk about a bag of gorilla dicks. I guess it's like my toaster used to say, the hair of the dog is better than the horns of a giraffe, which is weird because giraffes don't have horns, and I never owned a toaster.
Chuck Nolan is live on the scene in the Channel 4 Skycopter, reporting live.
Thanks, Maggie. Like Maggie said, I'm here live in the Skycopter, watching as this chase takes place. From what myself and the blind pilot are seeing, the driver of the armored truck seems to be firing some sort of large-capacity gun out of the back of the truck. I'm guessing it's something in the .50 caliber range, or possibly even a slingshot. Initial reports are that the Night City Bank was robbed this morning, and though the police managed to kill one of the men by death, the other two men escaped in this armored transport vehicle, and they've been evading the police ever since.
Would you say that the police are doing a good job of closing in on the perps?
Honestly, Maggie, the police are about as close to catching these guys as a nun is to catching herpes. Honestly, I don't know how the police are going to bring this chase to an end. Unless these guys run out of gas or stop for tacos, I'd say the police have their hands full. On a side note, while speaking about having hands full, my wife just got new implants, and man, those things are amazing. They don't feel exactly real, but they come pretty close. It's a lot like comparing a jaguar to a puma, but if the puma were wearing hockey skates and was born in 1792.
Perhaps we should keep this professional, Chuck. There may be kids listening.
You have a good point, Maggie. My apologies. You see, my wife and I haven't made love in over 2 weeks now since she performed that donkey show at Senior Pablo's Donkey Den. So now I can't even look at watermelons without thinking about big, bouncy breasts. That reminds me, I wonder if I turned my iron off this morning.
The police in this city are about as helpful as toilet paper to a quadriplegic. Maybe they should go back to the academy because these guys seriously suck less than a career prostitute on half-price Tuesdays. Move that building!
Damn it, I can't seem to shake these assholes.
Well, we better do something soon, or else we'll be in county lockup by midnight, and we'll be someone's bitches by 1 a.m.
Look, I'm doing all I can here, okay? If these dick pickles weren't so close to us, I'd pull over and let you try to do better.
I'm not trying to say you're driving poorly. I'm merely saying that if there was an award for the worst possible driver in the world, it would go to you, and it would be given to you by Dale Earnhardt.
Hey, I wasn't expecting a driver mate to get shot in the head outside of the bank. I'm the safecracker, not the driver.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. I've seen my decrepit grandmother operate her motorized wheelchair with better skill than this.
Turn on the sentry gun, and maybe that will slow these bastards down.
Hell, as slow as you're driving, they can probably get out and push their vehicles and still catch up with us.
I really hope that works, because the last thing I need is another strike on my record. Just last week I was pulled over for speeding through a church.
How the hell does somebody speed through a church? Why were you driving through a church to begin with?
Like I said, I'm a safecracker, not a driver.
Huh?
All right, people, calm down. Let's calm down now, everyone, so I can speak. Please, everyone, be calm. If you'll allow me to explain the situation, then I think you'll understand the events of today. Would everyone shut the hell up already? As many of you know, an armored transport vehicle was stolen this morning, which led to a high-speed chase throughout Night City. Though several officers were injured, there were no civilian casualties. Our officers were trying to lead the drivers into a trap that we had set up on the 93rd Street Bridge, but before we could stop the truck, the vigilante known as Radcoon intervened and stopped the truck, killing both passengers.
Well, from what I understand, Radcoon is a good guy and trying to stop the corruption in this city.
Well, explain that to the road cone that he knocked over and just left to lay on the ground. Maybe that road cone has kids or even a wife that he must now give an explanation to as for why he's on the ground. It's probably one of the most difficult things he'll ever have to do as a man.
But that's just a road cone, Chief. I doubt it cares at all. In fact, it's probably just watching television right now and drinking margaritas.
Well, all the same. From this moment on, our task force will hunt and capture the Radcoon and bring him to justice. We cannot have such a lack of considerations for the road cones in this city. It is injustice and above all else, just plain wrong.
Shouldn't you focus your manpower on rebuilding the buildings Radcoon destroyed in the process of stopping the armored truck and pay less attention to the road cone?
This is why you members of the media will never understand the world for how it looks beyond your cameras and fancy microphones. You only see chaos and destruction. But what you don't see is that road cone when he has to drop off his children at a daycare and his son won't even look him in the eyes. How's a man supposed to live with himself when his own child won't look him in the eyes?
I don't think road cones have eyes, nor do they have children.
From that comment alone, I can tell that you've never seen the film Titanic.
How is that relevant at all?
No more questions at this time.
Sir, do you have any illegal drugs or any fluids over 4 ounces?
No.
I can pat you down.
Why? Is it because I have giant hands?
No, it's just a random security check, sir.
Let's see those jackasses try to call me now. What the hell? Hello?
Is this the raccoon that helped stop the armored truck this morning?
It might be.
Seriously, I need to know if it is or not, because the last number I called was wrong, and I got some bakery, and in the process of trying to ascertain information on the raccoon, I somehow ordered 200 loaves of potato bread. So is this, or is this not the raccoon that stopped the armored truck?
Well, I'm not really sure. You see, I fell asleep last night in the sewer, and when I woke up this morning, I was sleeping in my toilet. Upon waking, I realized I had pieces of metal all through my hair, and I vaguely recall what I thought was a dream about getting hit by a truck and maybe flying through a woman's restroom.
Well, then, it is you. It's so good to finally speak to you. My mute Aunt Jimmy has told me so many good things.
Do I know you?
Let's just say I'm a friend and admirer.
But I don't have any friends, and the friends I do have don't usually call me on the shoe. Which reminds me, how are you calling me through my shoe? I mean, I could see if you were calling me on an umbrella, but this shoe call makes no sense to me.
That's not important right now. What is important is that you lay low for a while so that the new police chief and his task force can't find you. And I can help with that.
I didn't know the police were after me. Did I get drunk and take a dump in the mayor's jacuzzi again?
No, the police are after you because they think you're a vigilante. And they cannot have a vigilante showing them up and doing what they cannot. So like it or not, you're going to need my help.
Why would you want to help me?
Because you're a hero, and Night City needs more good guys.
You should call my Uncle Pete. He's a good guy. Just last week, he held a door open for some old lady, and he didn't even once think about stabbing her with a chicken.
Ah, yeah. Well, forgetting your Uncle Pete for a minute, I need you to understand that it's imperative that we get you to safety. Do you know where the 35th Street Bridge is?
Is that the bridge that was built over the giant cupcake that eats people?
No. The 35th Street Bridge is the bridge in town where... Wait! There's a bridge in town that was built over a cupcake that eats people? Actually, never mind that. I need you to meet me at the 35th Street Bridge. If you can't find it, use GPS. And if GPS doesn't work, ask one of your fire hydrants. They know everything.
Why do you want me to meet you so badly? Are you trying to seduce me, Mr. Shoe?
No, you idiot. I want to keep you safe from the authorities.
Okay, I'll try to find the place, but like I told my mother when she told me not to spend all of my money on lap dances from stripping midgets, no promises.
I can't believe he didn't realize it was me. Once I've captured the raccoon and harnessed his powers, I will be able to create the world's most unstoppable weapon. Something so fierce that I will finally show the kids from the 3rd grade that bullied me that I'm no longer a smelly poo-poo head.
What has that stupid raccoon gotten himself into this time? I am so awesome.
All right, guys, I want a full sweep of this warehouse complete from top to bottom. Imagine this warehouse is your prom date and she's giving you a full invitation to her goodies. I expect you to take her by the hand, throw her on the bed, and lead an exploration that will make Lois and Clark blush. I expect you to leave no stone unturned and no button unbuttoned. And by the time this is over, I want this bitch calling her friends and telling them that you did things to her that the internet hasn't even heard of yet.
Well, if you guys aren't gonna give me some privacy, could one of you at least toss me a sock so I can wipe?
Hey baby, are you looking for a good time?
No thanks. I don't want herpes.
It's you, isn't it? You're the raccoon that stopped that truck that was armored, aren't you?
Did someone just ask me if I'm a duck farmer?
You've really opened up a lot of eyes with that stunt of yours.
Hey, What I do on Thursdays at the drag bar is my own prerogative, okay? It's no one else's concern if I want to put on a blonde wig and call myself Tammy Hot Lips.
What are you talking about?
You know, I'm not really sure. I thought I drank a beer before I left home, but now that I think of it, it might have been a bottle of drain cleaner.
Well, putting all that to the side for a minute, I just want to say hello and let you know that if you ever need a hand cleaning up the riffraff in this city, my name is Waggy, and I got your back. I grew up on these streets, and I'm not ready to give them up just yet.
Okay, I'll remember that. Who would have thought that I'd meet Santa Claus while walking through a dark alley? He's a little thinner than I would have thought.
Well, hell with this. If I can't have the superpowers, no one can.
Oh, crap. This doesn't look good. Hey, I love scones! Ouch! Who the hell are you?
I am the Red Panda, and I'm also your brother. My! There's two of them! Well, if I can't have Raccoon, this Red Panda guy will do just as well!
It's pointless to struggle. Besides, if you only knew what good was going to come of your most generous sacrifice.
What is this place?
Well, it used to be a manufacturing warehouse up until the late 1920s. And after that, it was an underground boxing club for a while, but then it stayed vacant until about the early 1990s, when it became a bondage place for men that like to be tied down and beat with jumper cable.
I don't care what it used to be. I want to know what it is now and where I am.
Oh, well, you don't have to be such a jerk.
Well, I just woke up half naked, tied to a table in a strange laboratory. Excuse me for being insensitive.
Well, you see, this place is where the doc brings people to experiment on them. In your case, he's going to take your powers away from you, and though it might kill you, I hope it pleases you to know that just earlier on my walk to work, I found a buffalo nickel.
How would that possibly please me?
Well, I've been told that it's always better to find money than to lose it. And if you were truly a good person, you would be happy for me.
You just said you were gonna kill me. How could I possibly be happy at the moment?
Oh, yeah. Oh well.
What's going on?
Well, you see, the doctor figured out the most superpowers come from the left hemisphere of the brain, and since there's no way to directly extract the mutated DNA from the brain without killing you, this machine is going to extract the left hemisphere of your brain entirely.
Yeah, because that's a lot better than killing me.
Don't worry though, you'll still have a chance to live after the procedure is complete.
How so? The last time I checked, I sorta need both sides of my brain to live.
Well, once your brain is extracted, the machine will replace the half of your brain that we took with a jellyfish.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help me much. In fact, I'm pretty sure that will kill me too.
Don't be so negative. Besides, the operation was successful when we tried it on a lawnmower.
Please, don't do this. I beg of you.
Sorry, friend, but if you're looking for mercy, you've come to the wrong place.
No. No.
Keep yourself safe, you stupid raccoon. There's a war coming to Night City, and we're gonna need all the good guys we can get, even the drunken ones.
Seriously, if all of these people want a good guy, they need to call my Uncle Pete. Just last week, he saved a cat from a burning tree. Mind you, he was the one that lit the tree on fire, but hey, he had to get the cat down somehow, right?
Excuse me, Mr. President, but could you please help me get home? You see, a coyote ate my mother, and I'm almost certain the light bulbs are out to get me. I wonder if this means dinner's done. Man, I really could go for some pancakes right now.
What is it now? Can you not see me trying to sharpen all of these pencils in this peach cobbler?
Sir, some people from an organization called Field dropped this folder and those documents off for you.
Field? Do they think I'm a farmer? What are those documents? Are they crop reports? Damn it, I'm not a farmer!
It's not that kind of field, sir. They said field stood for something, but I can't remember what it was because I'm a little high on crack right now.
Damn it, woman, speak English!
But I'm speaking English, sir.
Well, then speak Japanese. Either way, say something that makes sense.
Those men said it was very important that you read over this information and get back to them. They said it was concerning someone called the Autumn Soldier?